Hello G fans and kaiju fans of any other kind. This is Gojifan1000, your host, to bring you other news about Legendary's upcoming new films and upcoming projects, such as this King Kong Skull Island, The Birth of Kong. And please, do not correct me on the term King Kong. I know he is referred to as Kong, or Kong is King. I just prefer King Kong over the name Kong. Now that we've got that out of the way, on to the news. Skull Island, Birth of Kong is supposed to be a prequel comic similar to Godzilla Awakening, the prequel comic to the 2014 film Godzilla 2014. Not much is known about this prequel comic book. I have no further information about it other than the teasers that I've been given. The teasers show a group of team members similar to Monarch are about to, infiltrate Skull Island, and they encounter all these previous creatures. Some previous creatures may make their own appearance, such as the saber-toothed tiger that didn't appear in Kong, or any other scrapped monsters that didn't make it into the final cut of Skull Island. I feel as though they might come back in this kind of prequel comic book, and it seems that it may take place before or after Skull Island. Now, on to the topic of Monarch. Monarch, who hunts down massive unidentified terrestrial organisms, or Muto, or Mewtwo, or who cares. Seems as though they're coming to Skull Island, and in this picture it shows that, they're on their way there and they get past that giant cloud full of electricity and shit. And then there's the team members. I don't know their names, and honestly, I don't give a shit. There are other scenes where it looks as though I'm watching an Aliens movie by Ripley Scott. Because of the red feeling and atmosphere and claustrophobic environment and all the characters screaming and looking very traumatized, and as you can see, there is a Monarch agent on the left corner of the screen. Not much is known if there will be the King Kong or the Skullcrawler inside the movie. That has not been confirmed. But if it has, I will bring it up someday, or if they give any new spoilers about it. And by the way, sorry about my voice. I seem to have a cold and a bit of accent disorder, whatever. But still, just get used to it for a while. We do cut off to a scene where there are a bunch of King Kongs fighting the Skullcrawlers, so it must be a prequel comic. Probably King Kong's family or something, and then they all get killed off by the Skullcrawlers, leading up to Kong Skull Island. Basically the story where Kong is the last king on the island because the Skullcrawlers killed his parents and any other of his species. So this is, an official comic book series, or maybe it's just going to be one giant graphic novel like Godzilla Awakening. Other than that news, speaking of Godzilla and whatever, Legendary released this concept art of Godzilla and King Ghidorah. Sorry for that pause there, I was holding in a fart. Either way, Godzilla looks really different, having these really alien and confusing fingers, whatever. And King Ghidorah looking almost like something that came out of the books of Lord of the Rings, Smaug except with 3 heads and weird looking wings. I would have expected it to look, more threatening, because he kind of looks like that King Ghidorah scrap that they were going to put in the 1998 Godzilla movie, but decided to have him not fight any monsters, though I would have accepted Zilla fighting the Griffin, but they decided to scrap that too, because, TriStar just couldn't, they just felt as though they wanted to disappoint the fans. But still, this concept art looks amazing, and I would like to see it in the upcoming Godzilla King of the Monsters movie. But further Godzilla news, Godzilla, the animated movie, now premieres on Netflix. It is not watchable yet, but it will be soon. Not much is known about it, except, the previous teasers and stuff they released for it, which I guess some people know a lot of stuff about it, but I don't, okay? I know that it takes place somewhere in the future, a post-apocalyptic world, and technology is king, or something. And there was, a showing of what Godzilla looked like, but it turns out that was just some fan art. So, yeah, that's another way for a, nose to kick you in the dick, I guess. But still, Tamakuza. Sorry if I butcher the name. Whatever his name is, plays a character in the Godzilla Monster Planet film. Though I really like the name, Godzilla Monster Planet. It makes me think of that other Godzilla fan film called Godzilla vs. the Kaiju Killer, where it's a post-apocalyptic world where humans no longer exist and kaijus roam around all amuck and whatever. So we're gonna end this discussion here, and as always, have a good night, G-fans. See ya.